Hey guys, this video is going to be talking about my very first experience at IMATS. That is the International Makeup Artists Trade Show. Now, I had never been to IMATS before. I went to the one in Toronto, and my sister invited me because she is attending a makeup school in Toronto right now. She wants to get into like crazy film and animation makeup and all of that, like, cuts and gore and that kind of stuff, but she's in school right now, so she asked me if I wanted to join, and I jumped on the opportunity to be able to go to a makeup artist trade show because, hello, I am makeup obsessed. And then when I checked out the exhibitor list, I saw that Lit Cosmetics was going to be there, and they are my favorite company. If you guys watched my Lit video, you already know that, and I hope that you have watched it because you really need to check them out. So I don't know, when we got there, I had no idea what to expect. I'd never been to any kind of beauty event before. I'm dying to go to like Gen Beauty and start hitting up more beauty events. I just haven't had an opportunity to do any kind of beauty events really because law school has consumed my life. I've been in school literally since I was 5 years old. Right out of high school, I went to undergrad. Right out of undergrad, I went to law school, and I have finally graduated. I have my Juris Doctorate, and now I am studying and going through the process to become licensed in Ontario, Canada. But I have been able to start dabbling and really not dabbling, going full force ahead into YouTube and really taking on my passion, which is makeup, beauty, skincare, doing this because this is really like at the core of me. I just love it. Acting, modeling, I mean, that's my passion. I love the law, but I really love everything beauty. So I've been fortunate enough to be able to take this time and opportunity to start experiencing more and more and more beauty related events and start YouTubing, start doing all of these kind of trials, tutorials, first impressions, reviews, be in contact with different companies, get codes from like Loving Tan, pro cards from OCC. So it has been a whirlwind of just amazingness since July when I started my YouTube channel. I had a channel that like existed from a few acting clips, but my like beauty YouTube channel really started middle of July. So I've only been at this a couple of months, but I have completely put myself into this 110%. So anyway, IMATS was my first beauty experience and I loved it. I mean, it was pure chaos. There were just hundreds or thousands, I don't even know, people just everywhere. And normally I get really anxious with that many people, but there was so much beauty and glitter, makeup. It was enough to calm me where I didn't have any kind of like anxiety or panic attacks or anything like that. So it was a lot of fun. And then I had hit up all the vendors that I really wanted to go see. I purchased from everybody that I wanted to, so that was it was awesome. Now they had all these other brands that I had never even heard of, which was part of the really best part, aside from Lit, was getting to know all these other cosmetic companies that I didn't know exist because I purchased some really great products and now I'm aware of these brands. And then they also had speeches going on, they had tutorials going on, demonstrations. I didn't really have a chance to like get into any of that because I was in the lines for all the vendors. Like I took the opportunity to get my hands on Lit and Morphe. Those two I had to see in person because I am so Morphe obsessed along with Lit. I have placed so many Morphe purchases online that to be able to actually see them in person and get that experience, like I was not passing that up, even though the line was like 2 hours to be able to get to the Morphe booth. So I've got lots of goodies from Morphe. But I got to experience Morphe, which was just so awesome. But I did miss out on the opportunity to see some of that really crazy film and animation makeup. But my husband took some awesome photos, and I still saw the people walking around, and it was nuts to see them in just like this full-blown costume, and then watching people getting sprayed down and watching the special effects makeup being put on these people. And it was really, really neat. So I did want to print out what they had about IMATS on their website. So it says that it is the makeup world's biggest gathering. Thousands of makeup artists, exhibitors, and enthusiasts discuss, display, and collect the best the industry has to offer. Makeup pros from fashion and film, including Oscar Award winners, provide education and demonstrations at IMATS, and new products often debut there. IMATS also features a makeup museum and the Battle of the Brushes Battle of the Brushes is oh my god. And the Battle of the Brushes student makeup competitions, where international makeup students race to create winning looks. Before IMATS, there were no trade shows specifically designed for makeup artists, although cosmetic companies had expressed a desire for such an event. In response, Emmy Award-winning makeup artist and Makeup Artist magazine publisher Michael Key held the first IMATS in August 1997 in LA. It allowed artists to customize what they wanted to see, and it offered a diverse mix of products, demonstration, and education from industry leaders. IMATS expanded to Europe in 2002 with the debut of IMATS London. Continuing this commitment to artists around the world, Makeup Artist magazine acquired the Canadian makeup show in 2009 and launched IMATS Toronto. That same year, IMATS Sydney launched, and in 2010, IMATS Vancouver debuted, which was previously part of CMS. Like Makeup Artist magazine, IMATS continues to educate and connect makeup artists from around the world. Now, this show is only held 6 times a year in LA, New York, London, Sydney, Vancouver, and Toronto. And that's it. It is that limited. Around the world, 6 cities. And I was fortunate enough to be able to go to one of them. That is crazy. I can't believe that this is only held 6 times a year and that I had the opportunity to get to experience it. It was so awesome. And I listed out all of the exhibitors that I hit up that were my old favorites and newly discovered favorites that were at IMATS. If you go to IMATS website, I mean, you can see the list of exhibitors, and there are so many. Luby's talking. They are alphabetized, so it is easy to like quickly skim through everybody if you want to see any vendor like specifically. So it is really great the way it's categorized, organized, and all that. But I wrote out all of the ones that I wanted to see and that I discovered that I loved. So Lit Cosmetics and Morphe are obviously the top 2. And then Inglot. I've mentioned Inglot to you guys quite a few times now because I discovered them on Beautylish a couple months ago now, actually, I think. And I am so obsessed with their lip glosses, and I have a couple of their loose pigments that are beautiful, but their lip glosses are just... they smell so good. They apply beautifully. The formulation, so Inglot, I was just so excited to get my hands on Inglot. And then Eye Candy Cosmetics was there. I had never heard of Naveen Dominic Cosmetics, but oh my goodness, I got some beautiful products from them. Glitters and lip products. Naked Cosmetics, I had never purchased from, but I bought a whole lot of goodies from. Benefit Cosmetics, Jourdain Cosmetics, I had never heard of. NYX Cosmetics, obviously. MAC, duh, I mean, nothing more to say. Makeup Forever, velour lashes. And I mean, I don't know why. I've purchased velour lashes like 4 times now, and I can't apply lashes if my life depended on it, but they're beautiful. London Brush Company. I had never heard of them, but I love them. And the owner called me over to her booth, and she was so fun and animated and sarcastic, and I loved her. And then I met YouTube personality Jordan Liberty. He was behind that booth, and I just had so much fun there too. LA Splash Cosmetics, and of course NARS. So I will briefly show you guys, I guess, a little bit of a haul that I did. I kind of want to do maybe more individual videos on these companies because I did a haul and I don't know how much you want to see, but I did not buy all of these lit glitters at IMATS. Let me see, there we go. But I bought about half of them, but that is my lit glitter collection. And I don't know what half I bought there and what half I bought from Beautylish, but look how beautiful that is. But I did get the big one, and then 3 of the little glues, and then about half the glitters. And then I got the little brushes, the one that helps with glitter when there's a couple loose ones that you need to fly away, their flat lining brush, and their handheld fan to make it dry quicker. So I did get those from Lit. Now Morphe, I wanted to get these 2 palettes for so long, but I had just waited, and I mean, I have so much makeup that I hadn't purchased them, but then when I knew I was going to IMATS, I'm like, I'm getting those 2 palettes as soon as I'm there. So I didn't even have to see them. I got in line and I told the girl, I'm like, I would like the 35U and the 35F, please. And I said in that order instead of FU. I like purposely said UF. And she's like, oh, you know what you want? I said, yeah, I know what I want. But what I didn't know what I wanted was all of these other brushes that I found, because, oh my God, seeing them online is one thing, and as you guys know, I have quite the Morphe brush collection, but then when you see Morphe brushes in person, it is a whole other ball game, and I know that because I have so many of them, and I know how amazing they are when you have them in person, but then as you're going around the booth, and they make you walk like around everything, and I'm sure they do it on purpose, seeing these brushes, I just had to buy them. So I'll show it to you, but I knew going in that I was buying these palettes. These were not like purchases that were just random. So the 35U, I wanted this one because look how colorful it is. It has shimmer colors in it. I mean, I don't have anything like this, so I wanted something where I can play with all of these colors. Like even look at that hot pink, the emerald greens, the blues. Like this is just, I don't think the camera's picking it up, but so many of these rows are shimmer colors, so I needed a color palette in my life because I just always go for not neutrals, but golds, bronze, browns, silvers, like the metallic neutrals, I guess, if you will. But I mean, even pinks and purples on like the light tones, but not like those banging colors. So I knew I wanted that palette. And then I knew I wanted the 35F, which is their Fall into Frost, which is my typical palette. But look how beautiful these shades are. Like these are everyday go-to, and so many of these are shimmery. And I'm wearing a lot of these as a mix with the gold glitter I have on right now. And these are just so beautiful. So I am so happy. There is one row of matte, which I will probably never use, I'm not gonna lie, because everything else is shimmer, but this Fall into Frost palette, it is even more beautiful in person than it is online, and I am so happy that I bought these 2 palettes. So, and you get like 35 eyeshadows for 22 bucks, and everything is marked down at IMATS too for the most part, which is awesome. You get great deals. So then I saw this like amazing huge fan brush. How cool is that? This is the E33, and this is so great for like getting rid of kickoff, blending in, like it is just, I'm in love with this brush, and it's awesome for the chest. Like it is so big and dense but fluffy and just fabulous. And then they had a little mini version that I couldn't pass up on. It is the E40, and I literally bought this because it was so cute. I have not used this one yet. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, and I literally bought it because it was cute, and it was like $3 because it was marked down. I will end up using it on my eyes at some point. I just haven't, but look how cute it is. And then I did buy a lot of these ones because I know I need them. Like in the lit tutorial, I already used this one. It is the R45. This is part of their rose gold collection. I didn't clean my brush yet. Shame on me, I know. But it is a very little precise application brush. So this was so great for lining with. And then I bought a few that were like this. I got the M160-1-16. So this is a fluffier one, but it is still more on the precise end. So I don't have a lot, well, any really of these little brushes. So the M170-2, this one is really little, but it's fluffy, but that'll be really great to like get right up in the corner and pack on shadow and glitter. Lulu, he's cheering me on. The E35 is another really little brush. I wasn't planning on buying these, but I really do need all of these little brushes in my collection because I don't have these tiny type of brushes to do the really precise definition type of eye makeup that I do want to do. I just hadn't added these to my collection, so there was a need for them. I just hadn't planned on it. And then I picked up the M421, which is a great packing brush for eyeshadow. It just gets on the lid and packs everything perfectly, you know me, and glitter. And then the M124, which this one I probably didn't need because I got the other one, but since these brushes were all not more than $5, they were so marked down. There was obviously no shipping charges because I was right there. I just thought I might as well get it now rather than having to pay shipping later. So that does it for Morphe. I picked up this really innovative brush from the London Brush Company, which is made from synthetic man-made mongoose fibers. And I've never seen anything like this before. Look at that dip in that brush. So this is for once you have like done your base, if you all of a sudden decide that you want to do something on your eyes that's going to cause fallout, or you are starting with your eyes but you don't want to put tape, because some people will put Scotch tape here to do like a more defined line for a wing line or to catch fallout. There's so many different reasons. You just don't want to pull out your skin, whatever it may be. This one you put right under your eye and it catches everything, and you can angle it up here. Look at that. And then it can help make your line so much more precise. So you can put it and shape it completely around your eye. Now I'm going to do an entire video on Naked Cosmetics because I purchased so much and I want to swatch all of this for you. But I purchased a whole baggie filled with goodness, and it came in 6 rows of all of these different kinds of pigments. And you literally just dip your brush in water, and these transformed into like the craziest different colors. And I got 6 rows of 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 rows of 6. I just can't hold them all up. But these colors are stunning. Like this one right now is even catching my eye on the camera. So I had never heard of them, and they are like naked. There's nothing in it that's like not natural. There's no chemicals. These are just, I cannot explain what happens when you dip your brush in it. And it came with their little baggie and then 2 different bases, one for your lips and a matte one for a shadow base. So some of these are really glittery, others are really metallic, others are just, they are so iridescent. So I'm gonna do a video on Naked. I just wanted to mention them because these are crazy. Then I picked up the cutest kit from Eye Candy that had 8 eyeshadows, or eye glitters, I mean, not shadows. And it came with the cutest brush. It's pink with glitter in it. So I love that. That was just like a little bonus for getting the kit. They literally had sold out of like all the shades that I wanted, and there was one kit left that included all the shades that I wanted. So it came in this shimmering shadow. They call it a palette, but they're all in like these loose glitters that look like this packaging, and they're glittery like this too. So I'm gonna do a separate video on eye candy as well, but I wanted to show you guys that little goodie package. One of my purchases from Velour lashes that I will probably never be able to get on my eyes, but they were so beautiful, so I might have to just get my bestie to apply them for me. I got this really nice lip balm from Benefit. It is just a really nice rosy natural pink color, and it is so moisturizing. I actually really love this product, but so many of the products they had there I already had, so I didn't need to buy them. Now NYX, I mean, I already love NYX, and I have a few of their butter glosses, but I picked up two more, or butter lipsticks, I mean, two more of their butter lipstick shades that I haven't seen at my drugstore. I got Big Cherry and Taffy, so just a nice red and a nice baby pink. But these I haven't seen at my drugstore, and these are crazy. They're lip cream metallics. This hot pink and this like banging purple are just crazy, and they feel so nice. These are beautiful. Inglot are the ones that I have already shown you guys, not these ones, but how fun their lip glosses are, that they come in like these little science tubes that remind me of like high school days, that I love, and that they smell so good, and I already have so many shades. And I went there on a mission to buy actually this nude, because I just don't have nudes, and a couple other ones they didn't actually have there, and then I ended up with this pink, because how could I not get this pink? It is so me, and they smell so good. Like, they smell like candy. Like candy. Like they're so yummy and delicious. They're the Inglot Sleeks. This is number 39, and this is number 62. And this is like that brown undertone, but it's got like these mauve shades in it, which is really nice. And they just are so creamy and delicious and pigmented and not sticky, and I just love it. And I think I have, yeah, I've got quite a write-up on Inglot, so I'll probably do another video on them at a different time. But I had no idea that they are actually out of Poland, and they were founded 30 years ago, and I thought that that was so cool. And they've been like all over the world, and on runways of Fashion Week, and on Broadway shows like Pippin, The Lion King, Mamma Mia, ABBA, Finding Netherland, Phantom of the Opera. Like, it just, I had no idea that Inglot was that international. It is crazy. And they're available in 80 countries, and they're in more than 600 boutique stores. I mean, they're in like Dubai, New York, Toronto, like just South Africa, Malaysia, Chile. It is crazy. I have to read you guys this part. A wide range of colors and an impressive variety of products is something that makes Inglot stand out of the crowd. The range consists of over 1,500 colors with over 450 ways to improve your lips, 600 ways to enhance your eyes, and over 300 ways to portray your face. While the extremely rich collection of nail polishes consists of up to 400 shades. What? Isn't that crazy? So I discovered Inglot on Beautylish, and that's where I have continued to purchase my lip glosses and loose eye pigments from Beautylish until IMATS. But like I've ranted about Inglot taking the place of Chanel, and when I did my ride or die, Inglot and Anastasia were like neck and neck. Like, I'm not kidding. Inglot are like first and second for favorite lip glosses. They are that good for me. So that's why I was so excited that they were going to be at IMATS too. Another company that I had never heard of was that Nevian Dominic. I don't know if it's Nevian or Nevian. I will link all of these below, but these are just beautiful. I picked up these 3 different lip glosses. This gold topper, this pink topper, and then a pink lip gloss. But these 2 are like gold or shimmer glitter toppers, and then this one's a lip gloss. And they are so wearable and comfortable, long lasting. And then even when the gloss wears off, the glitter stays on your lips when you mix it in with lipstick. So I love that. And then I haven't had a chance to try out their glitters yet, but I picked up 2 glitters that look just beautiful. Like the pink and purpley tones in here that are like, I don't even know, like peachy pinks and dark purple. It just, ugh, I love it. And the girl working this booth was so wonderful and amazing. I fell in love with this company, and I can't believe I'd never heard of them before. 2 more companies that I purchased from. LA Splash, I got little 5 loose glitters from. I know, I'm such a glitter girl, it's ridiculous. But look how fun these little glitter packaging ball things are. So, I mean, there's nothing exciting about these glitters compared to like my other glitters, because lit is just the best at the end of the day. But these were really fun and inexpensive, and I came across them right away, and I'd never tried them out, so I thought, let me give it a shot. These are more typical go-to colors. This one is a really finely milled, I don't know if the camera can really pick it up or not, like champagne silver tone, but these are super cute. And then the other one I'd never heard of was Jourdain, which I also picked up a few more glitters from. These 2 glitters were beautiful. There's this baby pink and this like antique aged gold color that just looked so beautiful. I wish I could have got the packaging off ahead of time, but I thought that those were awesome. So I picked those up, and then some mineral dust formulas by them too that actually don't look like much, but when you dip them in a brush and then dip it in their version of like a glitter glue, eye primer, even water, these things transform. So when I do a tutorial and I work with them, I will like tell you what I'm working with and do swatches and show you. But I just had to like give you guys the little haul, the big haul that I did at IMATS. So this goodie bag actually managed to hold up all of these products, and this was like the best bag in the whole world because it had so many glitters in it when I came home. It just, oh, it was like almost better than it saying Chanel. Yeah, I said that. But that does it for my IMATS haul. I know that this was insane, but I could not help myself because I had never been to an IMATS before, and then my favorite companies were there, and then more companies were there that were so awesome that I had never heard of before. So I couldn't leave the beauty behind. It was too amazing. But like, I cannot wait to start working with some of these naked products. And then, as you know already, I've been like right into my lit, but I'm just like so obsessed with this lit drawer. I can't even tell you, like, I literally want to go bring it in bed and cuddle it, and yeah. That just happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really excited to like play with all of this, and I can't wait until I get a chance to play with all of this. But that does it for this video. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like it, share it, whatever you can do. Spread the love. I love you guys. So until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.